Hey everybody, it's Barbara Ann. Welcome back to my channel, Straight Out of Context. If you haven't heard already, Blake Lively was so kind as to leak the supposed HR complaint that she made to Sony while she was making the film, It Ends With Us. The HR complaint alleging all of this harassment by Justin Baldoni. But what's funny is it's all redacted, the dates and all of that. And this is not even attached to her CRD complaint or the actual lawsuit filing. So where did this come from? This couldn't possibly be a part of an orchestrated smear campaign against Justin Baldoni, right? I don't know. You tell me what you think. But I cannot reiterate enough that all of the things that are in here are already named out in the CRD complaint and details that are already in it in her own lawsuit against him. And for whatever set amount of reason, people may or may not want to believe this. I'm just going to say this, that back in August, when coverage of a mysterious feud between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni began to spiral on social media and in the press, Variety inquired of Sony whether an HR complaint had been filed against Baldoni during production and was told adamantly that no, there was not. Ultimately, the film became a breakout box office hit, earning $351 million worldwide despite a $25 million budget. Now, instead of saying no comment or declining to comment or completely off record, none of that. They gave an adamant no. No, they do not have any HR complaint that was formally filed with them. Why would Sony lie? The film was already a hit. They've made the money off of it. I would very much be skeptical. I'm not saying 100%, but the fact that the dates are redacted out, why? Because this clearly is not an HR complaint to actual Sony. Whether or not this was an email that might have been sent to a Sony executive or something along those lines, this clearly is not what she's trying to make it out to be. And a lot of the things that have already been in her complaint have been proven by Justin Baldoni's exhibits and evidence that he has submitted to the court to be false. So I'm just going to assume that if many of those things have been proven to be false already, what is she really telling the truth about at all? I don't know. You tell me. But this is just really kind of crazy because some of the stuff she's alleging happened that had happened to her during filming. Well, you clearly see the way that she emailed and texted Justin Baldoni after filming had happened. And she was still speaking very highly and kindly of him and to him. So that's really, really bizarre behavior for somebody that supposedly went through all of this months prior while filming. But yet she still praises him and his creativity and his allowing her to have her say and her input creativity. I think this whole thing is going to come back to bite her in the butt if she's not careful. And if any of this is true, Justin Baldoni has a lot of explaining to do. But also, this does not seem to be legitimate. This does not seem to be real. It is saying the same exact things that's in the CRD complaint, and Sony has adamantly on record said no. There has not been any HR complaint that was formally filed with them. So as of now, we got to believe that that's the truth. And why would this come out now when she only has, till Tuesday, not even 2 days to amend her lawsuit? Or it's just is the way it is? What is she going to do? Come up with some bombshell witness? There's not one. There's not a single witness that has come forward that has echoed her claims against Justin Baldoni. There has been nobody that has come forward. I mean, there's people that have come out to support her that are now very quiet. But the crazy thing is that nobody has come out to say, yeah, I saw that. I saw that. Yeah, that did happen. Yeah, he really was a little too close to her. Yeah, he was inappropriately touching her. Yeah, he was doing these things. I seen it. Yeah, it was filmed. If it was filmed, then please provide that footage. Why not provide that footage? There's no way that her lawyers are just listening to the judge and deciding to not speak to the media in any kind of way so they don't taint the jury pool, when they were just asking a judge for a gag order to prevent that exact thing. I highly doubt her attorneys would leak this or advise her to leak anything else after what they were told in court on the 3rd by a judge. So the validity of this, absolutely not. I don't think this is real. I think this is a doctored, made up, weird looking email that was not a formal HR complaint. Clearly, Sony has confirmed that. So remember what I say, believe none of which thou hear and only half of which thou see. I would not buy this. I would not buy this unless this came with actual proof and evidence and Sony said, yes, this is an actual complaint. Yes, we have it. Yes, here's a copy of it directly from us. No, not buying it, not believing it. In fact, I'm skeptical of everything. But as of right now, with the evidence and the proof and all the exhibits that have been submitted to the court are telling us, the public, the things that we're privy to, is that this was a coordinated smear campaign against Justin Baldoni. Considering that the plantation princess, the Woody Allen apologist, the evil narcissist that is Taylor Swift's BFF and godmother to all 3 of her daughters, James, Inez, and Betty, embarked on against Justin Baldoni to usurp the movie, the Colleen Hoover movie, from him. Why? Because Ryan Reynolds is jealous that his ex-wife who left him and divorced him, Scarlett Johansson, is doing her directorial debut with Justin Baldoni's production company, Wayfarer, for Eleanor the Great, a film about Eleanor the Great. So he wants his wife to have those accolades and credentials. So he looks good publicly. This is going to backfire. Ryan Reynolds and his own behavior is going to backfire. And I am so here for it because civil cases, especially celebrity civil cases, that's my thing. That's my thing. I love breaking them down. I love watching them. I love watching the legal process and justice and the due process happen. I love. And I am so immersed in it. And I know a lot of you are here for it too. Because you know what? At the end of the day, celebrities are no different than anybody else. They're just nepotistic, entitled, spoiled, and they feel and behave like they're above everybody else. But the thing is, when cases like this happen, it reminds them that, hey, no, you're not. You don't have the civil, constitutional, and the basic human right to infringe on other people's basic civil constitutional rights in any kind of way, shape, form, or capacity. And the karma and the justice being served is a satisfaction that I have to admit is living vicariously. That's all I gotta say. Living vicariously. And I'll be doing it through the judge's eyes on this one. I can't wait to see how this all goes down. And I really hope that they allow the cameras in the courtroom. But I don't know, tell me what you think. Do you think that this is real? Considering that Sony said, nope, we never got no HR complaint. They're 100% a no. A confirmed hard no. Not us. Never got any complaint from her. The emails prove that even after filming, she was still emailing and texting Justin Baldoni. Not in the way that is reflection of a woman who had suffered this stuff by him. Why would you still be talking to him in that kind of way? She had no problem putting him in the basement at the premiere. Like, come on, girl. It's because she don't want to show her face. She's ashamed of what she did and what she is doing to him.